Subscribe GA. Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Bobby's devastating accident, Carly finds solace in Sunny's arms. An irate and frustrated mother, a tearful college student, several accusations, and much more can all be seen on General Hospital. This exciting new episode is not something you want to miss. Featured hospitals in general. It took Carly, Laura Wright, about a week, in real time, not Port Charles time, to realize just how lost her two adult children are. She was aware that Sunny, Morris Bernard, wasn't happy with them after the divorce, but she was unaware that they were willing to let him spend the rest of his life in prison for the crime of loving someone else instead of her. To that aim, Carly summons Michael, Chad Duell, to a private confrontation on the hospital roof and orders him to stop right away. Like Caitlin McMullen's character Willow, Carly too desires peace, but unlike Willow, she is not prepared to sacrifice Sunny's freedom for her own. She challenges Michael to give this one question some serious thought. Would he entrust Sunny with the life of someone he loves? Michael will have to be sincere in his response. Nothing Carly said to Jocelyn, Eden McCoy, appeared to register in her Dex-addled head though. She believes that all is over and that Dex, Evan Hofer, would be stuck with Sunny for all eternity. Dex refuses to just give up, despite her pleadings. Will he let Joss be on her own? Does he realize that's not possible to be good? Ned and Nina are at odds when he overheard Martin, Michael E. Knight, and Nina Cynthia Watrous discussing Nina being the one to inform the SEC about Carly and Drew. Cameron Matheson, Ned, Wally Kurth, could hardly believe his ears. Nyman is confronted by him on the terrace and is unsure of how to respond. Will she confess it's real and attempt to defend herself, or will she insist she did nothing wrong? Learn what occurred on General Hospital today. In the meantime, Tracy, Jane Elliott, and Drew are back at the pool, and he tells her that she is the solution to all of his issues. Tracy disputes that and accuses Drew of malfeasance instead, rescuing Anna. Despite not being accused of treason, Anna, Finola Hughes, is nevertheless in a lot of problems and is ready to lose her job. She is nowhere to be found, and Valentin, James Patrick Stewart, is frantic to talk to her. Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, who also wishes to assist Anna, makes a request for assistance. Anna appreciates the help, but is also furious that Victor Cassadine's, Charles Shaughnessy, involvement in her past has brought it back to haunt her. Jordan is astounded to learn who Zeke is and, spoiler, discovers Carly and Drew were reported to the SEC by Nina. Portia urges Elizabeth to go out with her tonight for a drink at the hospital. Liz claims she could use it because she has been stepping in for Bobby and serving as both the temporary head nurse and the top surgical nurse. Liz is skeptical that anyone can step into Epiphany's shoes, despite Portia's hope that they'll find someone to do so soon. When Finn and Terry show there, they tell Liz that the board has just given them an update on her future at the hospital. It was presented, according to Terry, with Epiphany's request that she take over as head nurse, Monica's support for Liz, and an almost unanimous decision to grant Liz the position. Terry asks Monica whether she minds her best friend accepting the offer on her behalf since Monica was called away and intended to extend it herself. Liz says she couldn't have done it without any of them and that she can't believe this is actually happening. She could have, according to Finn. Liz takes a break. Terry says she will begin filing Liz's paperwork. She also mentions that she has been allocated funding to hire a second-in-command to serve under her, and she wonders if Finn or Portia would be interested. Both give her the cold shoulder. Finn asks Portia how she's doing as Terry leaves. She claims that despite the difficulties, Curtis moved back in, and the two are still figuring things out. She is holding out hope that they can save this marriage. She sees Finn staring over at Liz and assumes he understands her emotions. From the vicinity of the memorial wall, Liz phones her grandmother to share the good news. She hopes that she has made her grandfather proud as she stares at the picture of Epiphany and then her grandfather. When Terry saw Finn and Portia coming, she suggested that they should celebrate at the Metro Court and Terry said she would meet them there. Finn declines Liz's invitation because he has work to accomplish.
Now that he
but
has
they should
permission,
Michael goes to see Willow in her bedroom. He queries her state of mind. She is worn out, but delighted that their family would again be together. When Drew calls to see how Willow is doing, she expresses her gratitude for all he did to bring Obrecht back. She is aware that if the SEC had found him earlier, the course of her story might have been different. Will Nina be given a chance by Willow? He spends an intense evening with Jordan at Zeke's Metro Court chamber. Zeke then inquires as to if she is still recalling that kiss with her ex. She sighs, but adds that perhaps it's time for her to start enjoying herself without any restrictions. Michael will have some news for Willow when Drew departs. He reassures her that he really did mean to seize his grudge against Sunny, but his mother now has the proof and could use it to her advantage. Whatever Carly decides, according to Willow, she will support her and his family in the same way that they did for her. Willow needs Michael to leave since Terry will be stopping by later to check on her and perform some tests. Will Nina be given a chance by Willow? He spends an intense evening with Jordan at Zeke's Metro Court chamber. Zeke then inquires as to if she is still recalling that kiss with her ex. She sighs, but adds that perhaps it's time for her to start enjoying herself without any restrictions. A client texts Zeke repeatedly in an attempt to reach him. He apologizes but says he has to return to them. He picks up the client's call again, and it's Drew. Zeke is asked to meet Drew at the Metro Court swimming pool. Jordan gets dressed while Zeke begs for her phone number. Instead, she provides her phone so that he can enter his number so that, should she choose to, she can call him. Later, Zeke leaves with his room key but goes to meet his customer. When Jordan finds it, he believes he will need it. Valentin asks Anna to call him and leaves a message in the bar. He asks Martin, who he runs into, where Anna is. Martin says he doesn't know where she is, but that she's safe and just has a lot on her mind and isn't in any danger. He believes Anna will get in touch with him soon. Valentin receives a business-related text message that is not from Anna. Ned and Olivia celebrate their reconciliation at their table. They appear content, Nina observes as she approaches them. Ned claims that his wife is aware that he didn't hand Carly and Drew over to the SEC. Olivia explains that Sunny is turning around because she saw inside Ned's heart and knows he is innocent. They must be so relieved, Nina adds, and she'll leave them alone. Ned is puzzled by Nina's awkwardness. Olivia observes that Carly and Nina would love nothing more than to be at each other's throats. Olivia thinks that in order to bring this family back together, it is important to identify the person who informed the SEC. Christina Wagner considers the awful anniversary in the past. At the bar, Nina approaches Valentin and Martin and expresses her regret to Valentin for what the WSB did to Anna. He thanks her but states that he must leave. Martin informs Nina that he has news and has come to meet her. Martin tells her that the feds are pressuring him to reveal her as the SEC tipper as they proceed to the terrace. He claims that Carly is being bribed by the government to turn on Sunny. Zeke is welcomed by Drew, and he praises him for coming over to the pool bar. He wants Zeke to contact the SEC on his behalf and arrange a deal. Zeke believes Drew will turn in Carly, but he really turns himself in. Drew says the government is attempting to persuade Carly to turn on Sunny, but he is certain that she won't. He informs him that out of the three, his going down makes the most sense. Zeke warns him against doing this. Because he still has one card up his sleeve that he expects to use, Drew begs him to just draw up a deal. Jordan gives Zeke his keycard back when they later cross paths in the restaurant's bar. What makes her believe that he didn't leave it for her, he inquires. She claims that when he offered her a drink, the whole situation began. She exits
Portia
after
and
Liz arrive as Jordan enters the elevator, and Portia squeals when she sees her brother. Jordan gasps as she introduces her brother to Liz. Drew makes a call to Tracy from the pool and asks her to meet him there. Away from the family, he must speak with her about a crucial issue. Olivia informs Ned that finding the offender would go a long way toward repairing their differences. Ned accuses Carly and Drew of being the guilty parties. Even if he can show that it wasn't him who turned them in, it won't change the fact that Michael and Drew executed him without delay. He doesn't observe them returning to run ELQ together once more. He should be the bigger person, according to Olivia. Olivia advises Ned to get them a table on the patio since she needs to check in with the chef. Returning to the patio, Nina sobs to Martin, telling him she would never have done this if she had known it would cause Sonny trouble or would have affected Willow's transplant. Ned walks up and overhears Martin promising Nina he'll do all in his power to keep the feds from finding out she informed the SEC. As Martin leaves, Ned ducks around the corner. Dex informs Sonny that everything is ready at the warehouse in his office. He inquires as to Sonny's thoughts. Sonny claims that he is beginning to trust Olivia when she claims that Ned did not call the SEC on Carly and Drew. Sonny believes there was no informant, and the government is trying to frame him by using Carly. It wouldn't be the first time, Sonny observes, that they went after him through someone he cared about. He emphasizes that this life has both good and bad aspects. The two of them share the ability to occasionally break the law in order to survive. But he cautions Dex that he betrayed his confidence and is still working to earn it back. Why is he wasting his time with him? Dex queries. He has a lot of promise, according to Sonny, and he can give him what he's always desired, a place to call home. He tells Dex that he is now fully committed before letting him go. When Dex comes back, he claims that Valentin came to see him while he was on his way out. Sonny welcomes Dex inside and requests that he remain. Valentin reports that Pikeman is moving forward with the second cargo and that he just got off the phone with Hume. Sonny snaps, "I only agreed to do that if they found the sniper," with a look of rage. Valentin believes that's out of their reach and believes it makes them seem bad to say they were unable to identify the person. Sonny objects to being referred to as Buff. Nothing ships until Sonny is aware of the threat leveled against him. He orders Valentin to inform Pikeman so that the shipment may be prepared. Valentin is aware. Dex is given some job to perform by Sonny. Sonny queries Valentin in private about Anna. Valentin would like to know. Sonny notes that Anna typically avoids burdening the people she loves about when she is hurt. Valentin is aware of that, but he is simply unaccustomed to dating someone who is also that way. Valentin congratulates Sonny and claims to have noticed a ring on Nina's finger. He describes her as an amazing woman and advises them to treat one another well. Joining General Hospital is Walt Willey. Carly is holding the flash drive at her mother's house when Joss arrives. When Joss inquires as to what it is, Carly responds that she is fully aware of what it is. Carly fumes because she is aware that Michael recruited Dex to infiltrate Sonny's company. Joss informs her mother that now that she has the proof, she must use it to defend Drew and herself and complete the task that Michael was unable to complete. She claims that keeping Donna away from Sonny could also help Dex. Joss must put an end to her desire for Sonny's blood, shouts Carly. Joss complains that Sonny injured everyone. Sonny cannot go to jail, according to Carly. Joss believes that Sonny should go rather than her. Joss is reminded by Carly that Sonny raised her and that his life isn't always clear-cut. Joss sobs because she believed the lie that Sonny would use his influence for good and look out for her mother. She claims that Sonny is no longer that person and that when she looks at him, all she can see is the suffering he has caused their family over the years. Carly contends that isn't exactly accurate. She is instructed by Joss to tell Dex, Willow, and Morgan about that. Joss quickly expresses regret for bringing up Morgan. Joss is instructed to halt by Carly, who then drops the drive and steps on it violently. Carly explains what she should have done right away when Michael handed the drive to her, as a dumbfounded Joss picks up the drive's remnants and wonders what her mother just accomplished. Joss sobs after hearing her mother scold Dex. His safety is assured by Carly. Joss is asked to stay with
When
Donna
Dex
while she
returns
fixes
later,
everything. He notices Joss is upset. There is no way out, according to Joss, and it is already over. Carly arrives at the hospital in the meantime and runs into Michael there. On the upcoming episode of General Hospital, Drew says Tracy is the solution to his issues. Brooke Lynn is questioned by Chase about her return to deception. Dan makes a request for assistance with Anna. Dex tells Joss that he will take this because it is his best choice. Some things are better said in person, according to Sonny. Michael and Carly are at odds over what he done. Ned says, "It was you all along." Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.